We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for. Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Toronto.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Kevin.
He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. In the air to straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And this one's in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. Popped up. Garver shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Toronto. The Twins coming up. No score. Alek Manoah is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Manoah is coming off a win in his last start, the first of his major league career, so I'm sure he's still riding high from that achievement. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now the pitch. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
The next twin up, Jorge Polanco, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try it again, 3-2. And another foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Batting third.
Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Whoa, that's inside.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Yeah, swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone all the way into the upper deck. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot, number 148 for his career. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He comes in at 262 on the year, 18 homers and 47 RBIs. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Here comes the first pitch.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Biggio. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The designated hitter, Miguel.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. And that misses ball 1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Two pitch is fouled away. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting fifth.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Bo Bichette. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Rosario. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Base is empty here with nobody out. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randall Grichuk. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
The pitch. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 9 homers and 37 RBIs. Kepler is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways. Fisher, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out. So 1 away now in the Minnesota third, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back. Stepping up now, Rowdy Tellez picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Number 44.
Fouled off.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tellez, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got
hit pretty well out toward right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Up next is Danny Jansen. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
You know, D-Row, you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Fouled away. Here it comes. Right side and right into the shift. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Row, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a throw over to first. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Homer Bailey answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Bo Bichette will be his first assignment out of the bullpen, as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And there's ball 1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Fisher, the runner at second with 1 away. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The third baseman.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball, as it'll head to the corner. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
The batter, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Guerrero blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here's Randall Grichuk. And he popped him up. Kepler in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hard hit to first. He's got it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter.
Ready now to Oscar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Standing in, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Jorge Polanco.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Polanco, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Two balls and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9-1. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Fernando Romero gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. A man at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as this lead got even wider. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Next to the Blue Jays.
Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. This is line to left. Rosario is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 12 and the Twins 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Still even at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Mitch Garver will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1
Hey, there's
strike.
not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. 3-2 pitch. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
The 0-2 home.
Ball inside.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Max Kepler is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact. So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Twins leave the bases loaded. They're looking up at a 12. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. Chopped at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One and two as he chases the slider.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Donaldson's there. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is now at the plate. Jorge Polanco, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered. Anthony Bass enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Now here's the pitch.
Number 52.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now batting, Nelson Cruz, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Fouled off. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box, Miguel Sano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit hard, but right into the shift.
Bichette gathers it in.
But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
Now batting, third baseman.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. In prior meetings against Anthony Bass, he's 2 for 4. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. From the stretch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Seventh inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Number 44.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton will wait on it. And he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, number 9.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th.
And that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, Derek.
So coming to the plate, Derek Fisher. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. This is line to left. Rosario is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. So striding in, Mitch Garver. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And that's in there for a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get a grip.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now first base.
Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good...
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
Back up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Sergio Romo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Sergio Romo. The batter, the designated hitter, Lourdes.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he had him set up perfectly there, as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Now
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. The 1-0 home.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
1-2 as he chases the slider. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And that misses. 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Fouled away. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Toronto leads this one 14-1. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2. Slow grounder to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I got the count 1-2.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And the pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpire.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! A solo home run for Jorge Polanco. Number 14 on the season, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
The right fielder.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And it's fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Thomas Pannone enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 45.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano. Fouled off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away.
Nope.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So 1 run here on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Jays lead it 14-2. Taylor Rogers
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Count even now at 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2.
That's Bolton.
And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Jansen. First pitch of the at-bat. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Now here it comes. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Derek Fisher. As it's grounded sharply to first. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
20, Eddie Rosario.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Final strike for the Twins. Soft liner to the left side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Throwing to second. And he is out at second base. And partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-2 the final score in this one. The Blue Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Alek Manoah earns the win, his second. Rich Hill was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.